Okay guys, we are going to start your Martin Luther King project and we're going to use the iPads to do it. So we're going to come up all the way to the top and open up the Create folder. Once we tap that and open it up, we're going to look for the app called Explain Everything. And it's the white one that has the blue light bulb, and underneath it says Explain Everything. So we're going to go ahead and click on it, open it up. After it opens, you should have, well, you might accidentally have someone else's project pulled up from yesterday. So just go up to the top left corner and hit the arrow that says Projects. And then it'll take you back to the main page where you can create a new one. So in order to create a new one, we're going to go up to the top where the plus sign is. So we're going to click the plus sign. And then we're going to hit the top, the top selection that says Blank Project. So we opened up a blank project, and now we're going to go ahead and start. Okay, so the things that I want you to have are obviously a title. So in order to type a title, we're going to click on the A, and then we're going to touch our page to create a text box. So since we researched Martin Luther King, we're going to go ahead and make that our title. Now, as you can see, I spelled Martin wrong. My title is in red and it's cursive because that is what I have selected. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the fonts and change it to Frederick the Great. Oh, I forgot, I have to select all and then I can change it. So Frederick the Great, Frederick the Great. And then if I want to change the size, actually I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to make it bold. And I don't want it to be red. I actually want it to be black so that it stands out. And let's see. Maybe we could try that one. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Okay. And then I'm going to touch my screen when I'm done. And I'm just going to move my box up to the top because that's where my title is going to go. Now, touch the box. After my title, I'm going to click back on the A to type. And I'm going to make a new box for my name and my partner's name. So in this case, we will just say that my partner is Mrs. Ziegler. Okay. Now, I want my name to be smaller, so I'm going to go ahead and touch the words and select all. And then I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And I might go ahead and change the color also, so we'll make that part green. Okay. I'm going to touch it, move it to the top underneath my title. Okay, now I need to add a picture of my person that we did a report on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and hit the plus sign. And we need to search for a picture of him on the internet. So we're going to not click the camera, not click the video camera, but we're going to click the box that says browser. And then that's going to open up Google. So we can type in Martin Luther King, and then we can hit go, and it's going to bring up Martin Luther King. So I need to go into Google, click images, and then I can scroll through and find an image that I like. And I like this one, so I'm going to touch it. Now when it opens up, you're going to take your finger, hold down, press down, and then you're going to wait until these two bubbles pop up. Now we want to save the image, so we're going to click Save Image. But we want to get rid of the Google box. So I'm going to come over to my toolbar, click the X, touch my Google box, and then touch the X up in the top to delete it. And that's how you delete anything you don't want on your project. You just hit the X, touch what you want to delete, and then click the X and it will disappear. Now we need to go and put our picture back into our project. So I'm going to go to the plus sign. I'm going to go right here to the red picture with the mountains that says Existing Image. And it's going to bring up all of my pictures that I have on the iPad. So I'm going to click the top moments and then click my picture of Martin. Now, I'm going to shrink it with my fingers. There we go. And then I'm going to go up to the top right corner and click Done. And then I can move my picture and put it wherever I want to. So I've got my title, me and my partner's name, a picture. Now we need to add 3 facts. So I'm going to go back to the A, and I'm going to create a text box and type in my facts. Now, you guys have to have 3 of those. So a good example would be Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader, and then period. So I'm going to change the color of that, actually. I want my facts to be red. Oh, I forgot to select. Touch, select all, red. There we go. And then I want to change the font, too. So let's go with, ooh, I like that one. Okay, so we'll go with that one. And then I'll touch, and then I'm going to actually stretch this box, shrink it just a little bit, stretch it out, and then move my sentence here. Now, when I get ready to do my other facts, I can put them underneath there, or I can move them to wherever I want them to go on the page. Okay, also, what I'm going to let you guys do is create a drawing. So if you want to create a drawing of some sort to go with Martin Luther King, you can come up here and use the pencil, or you can use the marker. And if you do a drawing and you don't like it, obviously you're going to have to use the eraser to get rid of it, okay? But I'm going to let you guys do a drawing. Some kids came up with a good idea of drawing a heart and then coloring it in because he stood for love and peace instead of hate. Other kids decided they might want to draw the American flag. Other kids decided they could draw the Washington, D.C. monument, because that's where he gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. Other people thought they could draw a picture of a microphone because he was really good at giving powerful speeches to big groups of people. So it's kind of up to you whether you and your partner want to put a drawing in there, but I think that would look cool. And then the last thing you guys are going to do is you guys are going to come down to the bottom, and you are going to record your voice where the red dot and the microphone are. Don't record until you absolutely are sure that you have all your facts done, because that's what you're going to record. You're going to record yourselves reading through your facts and talking about your project. So if I wanted to record, I would just hit the red button, and it has already counted down. So I'm going to say, this is our Martin Luther King Jr. project by Miss A. Brown and Mrs. Ziegler, and we're going to tell you a few facts. Martin Luther King was a civil rights leader. And then once you get done, you're going to hit the pause. And then you guys can hit play to listen to it. And if you like it, you can keep it. If not, then you can go ahead and touch the timer, go all the way back to the beginning, and then hit the red button again. And we're going to click overwrite. And then we're going to record a new one that has already started counting down. Okay, so that is the basic stuff. If you guys want to get a little more creative and use the other tools, you're more than welcome to. I was asked if emojis were okay, and they are, but they have to make sense with your project. So when you guys are done, come up to me, show me, and then we will save it so that we can upload it to your Google account.